If you are watching this, then there is most likely a part of you that craves connection, intimacy, and shared moments with someone. But another part of you wants peace and wants to grow. You don't want to settle. You do not want to get drained again. Or maybe you are just feeling scared. Scared of being alone, of feeling lonely. Scared that you will choose wrongly again. Or maybe you just feel confused because it seems like everyone else around you has an opinion on what you should do with your own life. But deep down, inside you, there is a truth that's waiting for you to listen to it. Hi, my name is Naomi and welcome to my channel. The main reason why many people can't decide whether to be in a relationship or stay single is because they think that they have to choose either between being loud or being alone. But many don't realize that you can still be in a relationship and feel so alone. It's like when you're standing in a room full of people, but yet there is that loneliness inside you. You can be single and feel deeply loved by life, by yourself. So, before you do anything else, ask yourself, do I really want a relationship or do I just want to escape something? Escape reality, escape boredom, escape feeling alone. Am I lonely or am I just disconnected from myself and from my reality? You have to realize that every decision you make in your life is based on the relationship you have with yourself. Your relationship with yourself is the foundation for everything in your life. If your cup is empty, no relationship will fill it. No matter that you think that you will date the Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Perfect, it will not fill you if your cup is empty. But if your cup is full, the right relationship will overflow it. But you need to know where you stand right now. A relationship will not turn your life around like you expect it to do. It won't magically make you love yourself. It won't fix your childhood trauma. Being in a relationship brings all these things out on the surface. Every trigger and every insecurity that you have. Once you are in a relationship, doesn't matter whether romantic one or not, we attract people who mirror us in a certain way. We attract people into our life for a reason. All the relationships you have, no matter whether romantic, your family, friends, colleagues, classmates, they serve as a mirror to your inner world. They mirror what's happening inside you, in your own mind. For example, if you admire a person and certain traits they acquire, that means they are reflecting, mirroring traits that you already possess or need to work on. And in the same way, behavior that triggers you in some way or irritates you often points out to a much deeper issue within you. It points out to unresolved trauma or aspects of yourself that you deny. Mirroring reveals our shadow side. It's often these parts that we reject or haven't accepted yet. And these parts are often reflected in our outside world so that we can work on them. They are projected from our inner world to our outside world, onto the people around us. It's often the closest people you have around you, whether that is your partner, a friend, or your mother, father, no matter who you have in your life. Observe the behavior that you admire, that triggers you, that makes you sad. A partner who mirrors our shadow often gives us an opportunity to see what we need to integrate and heal. The right relationship can heal you. And how to know if you're in the right relationship? If you feel safe and comfortable with that person, you don't feel any anxiety or doubt. You know that you can share everything with this person. And you are not afraid of their reaction to your own emotions. You can communicate with pure honesty. You often share laughs together and feel emotionally connected. These types of relationships can mirror your growth. They can challenge you in the best way possible and help you become the person you are meant to become. But firstly, to attract the right relationship, you must be right with yourself. You must know what you want. And that's why staying single is not a punishment. Consider it a sacred season. You are not waiting for anything. You are preparing to get into the state when you can allow without need, to give without losing, and to receive without guilt. Here is what I want you to ask yourself right now, without any judgment, okay? Let yourself be honest with you. Do I allow my own company? Can I hold space for my own emotions without needing anyone else to validate them? Or am I waiting for someone to tell me and guide me? Do I feel free being single, or do I feel abandoned? Is this desire for a relationship rooted in wholeness or in fear? And if your answer is, I don't know, that's completely okay. That's where we start. Most importantly, I want you to know that no relationship is worth abandoning yourself for. If you feel like you have to change, shrink, overgive, or dim your light for someone else, that's not love. If you constantly question yourself, or you question the actions of your partner and you have to justify their own actions for yourself, it's not where you should be. You shouldn't be in a relationship where you don't feel respected, where you don't feel listened to, and where you don't feel safe to be yourself. Choosing to be single intentionally is probably one of the most powerful decisions you can make in your own life. It's so liberating and so underrated in my opinion. Because when you are single, you walk through doors that people in relationships will never walk through. Because when you are single, you get invited into versions of yourself that only solitude can introduce you to. You develop emotional clarity, spiritual strength, and independence that changes your standards rapidly. You can explore life without explaining your every single move to someone. You say yes to things without negotiating someone else's comfort. There are rooms that you will walk to, whether that is professionally, creatively, spiritually, where your presence alone shifts the energy. Relationships require time, a lot of energy and emotions. So ask yourself whether you want to give all that up for someone else. Ask yourself if it's worth it, because it definitely is worth it for the right person. But if you are not in the right relationship, it's just waste of time and energy. Stop begging for love. Stop chasing love. Surface level connection. You attract from overflow. Become unavailable for anything that doesn't align with the highest version of yourself. That doesn't align with the person you want to become. That's exactly when the right people will start showing up in your life. Because you're no longer trying to be chosen, but you are choosing you. You're embodying your true worth. And that, my love, is how you attract relationship that's an addition and not a rescue mission. If you're currently in a place where your heart feels torn, just listen to this. You don't have to rush. You don't have to know it all today. Please take your time and always remember that your peace is sacred and your heart is precious. The love you are looking for begins with you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. See you next time. Bye!